Alright, so on the left you got the Speed V2 from Infinity Mice, and then on the right you have the Ruin, on the left you have the Infinity Mice Speed V2. Now both of these pads are actually not the same exact pads, but they're pretty close to being the same thing. Where the Infinity Mice Ruin is just ever so slightly softer and smoother on the skin, where the Infinity Mice Speed 2 has just a little extra kind of texture to it, a little more. It's a slightly more abrasive pad than the Ruin. Granted, both of these are smooth and are not going to be irritable to the skin, so you'll be fine with either or. When it comes to the thickness of the pad, the Speed V2 is just slightly thicker than the Ruin. I mean, you can feel it when you move your hand across that there is a slight different elevation change between left and right. So Ruin is slightly thinner than the Speed V2. Also, when it comes down to skates, so you have the Attack F1 Ultimate PTFE. These are more open and a little quicker feeling on the Speed V2 than it is on the Ruin. The Ruin, when you do like a figure eight and you get to that direction change, you can feel just an ever so slight tug to it, but it isn't too noticeable, but it does allow you to have a different sense of speed versus the Speed V2, where this one is more like icy Raiden feeling, and the Ruin has just that little touch of control that brings the speed down from like I would say the Infinity, so out of 5, I would actually put the Speed V2 up at 5 and the Ruin to like a 4.5. So it's not like a drastic change in speed, right, for cloth pads, but it gives you that sense of, the extra sense of control. When it comes down to Jade speeds, right, Jade speeds also feel the same as the PTFE on the Attack Ultimate, where they just feel more open, more free on the Speed V2 than the Ruin. I got Cyclones on the X2 V2 Mini. These are in the same boat as the other skates. Very consistent between different skates. And now I have the Obsidian Pros, or the Obsidian Airs, not Pros, my bad, which honestly give slightly more speed to the Ruin, which is kind of weird because you would think the Jade speeds, but both of these just give pretty much the equivalent speed, I would say. I wouldn't say the Obsidian Airs are faster than the Jade speeds, but they're pretty much equivalent with one another. So there you go. If you want a pad that has a great sense of artwork, the Ruin is pretty good. It's a good speed pad still, right? It's not full-blown speed like their other pad, the Infinity Mice Speed V2, but it isn't too far behind it. So there you go. Nice, comfortable feeling pad, smooth, large at $490. I would pick it up.